I started on television 25 years ago, and I always dreamed about getting to the big events in the world, working in the biggest scenarios and working with the best in the industry in sports, first in entertainment, then in sports. I was born in Costa Rica, started working in Costa Rica, and I had no idea how to get it to the big stage. And but slowly, I made my way, and I found the people that could help me getting into these productions. Now, 25 years after, I realized that nobody is teaching the new generations, and even those who are in the business for a while, how to get into these live sports productions. So that's what I decided to share and create a course called Introduction to Live Sports, a Global Perspective. And this is focused on live sports production. This is what I would teach if I would be in a university for those starting to get into the business of broadcasting or media or wanting to know more about the how the world of live sports production works. The first module that I would teach is the module of explaining how the industry has been evolving, why it is more than just the games, why the industry of live sports production is more and more a global one, and why is less an industry of only traditional TV, cable, or free to air, and more a an industry of multiple platforms. The second one is the essential skills. And let me move myself from here to here so you don't have to worry about me in the screen. Essential skills are that I see to make it to a crew for a Super Bowl, for a UEFA Champions League, or for a big event, are storytelling, our technical knowledge, our budget awareness, and networking. Why these four essential skills? Because I think those are the ones that have brought me to where I am. Those are the ones that have brought me to work in the biggest events in the industry. And those are the ones that I think you need right now. The other module will be strategic hiring approach. Why you need to know which are the big companies out there that are hiring for the big events. What's the company behind the production of different leagues or the production of big events? And I'm just putting four names there that you need to be familiar with. Then the other thing is, who is the key person in these companies? How can you reach out to them even if you don't have a contact there? Because this is going to be crucial for you and for your future if you want to get to the big stage in sports production. You need to understand how they hire, how what are the hiring patterns, when is it that they start to hire for instance, the Olympics in 2028. So you need to understand all that. And then you need to understand some tech because this is important. You need to be familiar with the tech that they use, with the tools that they use, and this will give you an advantage. Next module is a global perspective because you can be the best in the UK or you can be the best in the US, but if you want to work in the big events, you need to have a global perspective. The way that the positions are named in one place um, are completely different, but it's not only about the nomenclature of the roles, it's about how they work, how it is different to work in your local league than to work in a World Cup or any event. This is a one important for those starting in the business of broadcasting, and the educational advantage that the US college students have. It's immense. Why? Because there is no other place in the world where you can start doing hands-on, doing from day one than in the US. Students in the US can be producing even in their first year, in their freshman year, a show that is going to be shown in national TV. So that is very key, and an experience hard to value. But also, if you are an international student or international professional or somebody who wants to get that to make up for that advantage that the Americans have, is how can you do it? How can you get that experience and how can you make it possible for you to get the reps that are required to get to a big event? Then don't only not only look about at the big events, look at the niche sports, niche opportunities, sports that are not the traditional ones, the ones that have billions and billions of viewers, and the ones that you see the headlines with the billions of money for the rights are sports that can be your opportunity to either start or grow your career, because you can find a career in tennis, you can find a career in judo, you can find a drone racing, which is something completely new. So don't overlook that, and don't oversee that. And then this is something important because sometimes when we think about I want to get to the big stage, it goes beyond the 90 minutes. So I would teach, and I will teach uh, why it is important now to focus on content. Content is the name of the game right now. It goes beyond. It's what helps the sports and the sports industry stay relevant beyond the 90 minutes, beyond the fourth quarters, beyond the race. This is something crucial that you need to learn. Then you need to understand the business, because even though this is great, we love it, it's passion and everything, it's a business. It's what pays our bills, your bills. So if you don't understand how the deals work and who's selling, who's buying, and then who will need production services for those rights that they just acquired, you will know where the work will be available for you and where the opportunities are going to come um, out for you. And finally, how to build an action plan. Because to build an action plan, if you want to be part of the Olympics in Australia that are going to happen in 2032, you need to start building your plan now. It is not that it's late if you want to make it to Los Angeles 2028, but you need to start now. Same with any other sports, football, soccer, NBA, Super Bowl, whatever, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, you need to start acting now because it takes time. So all these is what I'm teaching in the new course that I'm doing. So I hope you take your time, check the link in the description, and see what are the advantages and all the value that you're going to get out of this course, that is going to be a introductory course, a basic course, but it's going to get you up to speed on how the world of sports production works. Check it out.